Is the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive truly underpowered when it comes to digital audio? It's definitely gotten its share of flack over the years for its grainy and scratchy quality. It turns out that most developers just didn't know how to use the console's sound chip properly. This is directly evidenced by the voices in Street Fighter II Special Champion Edition. The voices in the retail version of the game sound like this. Steph rewrote the game's digital audio engine, and now they sound like this. That's quite an improvement, and it took up no more memory at all, using the same samples that were already in the game. The 32X was supposed to increase the sound power of the console, and the opening of Tempo sounds like this. But that same song taken from the Saturn version and converted using Tito Premagi's Waveplay engine sounds like this. That is quite a difference. Here's another example of the Genesis's digital audio power with this arranged music from Gradius 3, or Gradius, or Gradius, however you want to pronounce it. Or maybe we can take some of the hilariously bad voices from the TurboGrafx CD game Last Alert and run them through the Genesis.
You've shown me some fancy action here. The damages on this ship and the weapons aboard will come to $1 billion.
People'll hate you, Steve, if you're too stingy.
This river's gonna turn red with your blood!
How interesting. But it's going to be your blood, not mine.
You're not going any further without defeating me.
Sorry, but ladies first doesn't apply on a battlefield.
How about the short opera piece from the PC Engine game Tengai Makyu Kabuki Den? With the exception of the 32X version of Tempo earlier, every single sound you've heard in this video so far was produced by my very own Model 1 Sega Genesis, which I've had since 1989. That's right, even my own voice right here. I'm talking to you through my Genesis. What do you think? Okay, let's keep going with this concept for a little bit. What about the Super Nintendo? You guessed it, that's what you're listening to right now. So, just like with the Genesis part of this video, every sound that you're hearing now is coming from my very own Super Nintendo. That's right, even the music underneath. Thanks to Amber from the GameSack Discord for converting my voices, and Jimmy for converting the music. Thank you, Amber and Jimmy. Here on the Super Nintendo, I can even have my voice in stereo. I can pan over to the left, or over here to the right. Or even both at the same time. Here's an example of the Super Nintendo playing some of the music for Sega Rally 2, and yeah, of course I'm going to choose a Sega game to demonstrate this with. But check it out, it sounds pretty awesome here. Now you may be saying to yourself, hey Joe, you sound too solid to be coming from the Super NES. I think that you're lying. You know, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think we're missing some reverb. How's this? Yeah, it's reverby, but I don't think it's Super Nintendo enough. Let's crank it up more. Maximum reverb! Super Nintendo power! So, what did you think of my voice on both the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo? I never thought I'd hear my Super Nintendo say the word Sega Genesis out loud, but hey, here we are. Oh, by the way, do you like Game Sack? How about Sound Sack? I sure hope so. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you later.